How can you turn things around so your ex-partner becomes sad for moving out on you, for breaking up your relationship and regret their decision? The first thing to remember is that as long as you go after them, or as we say chase them, they won't feel any value in you, nor will the real reason for the breakup come to their mind. This depends on certain situations, but if you feel that your situation is something that shouldn't have developed into a breakup but now it has, then this applies to you. It's alright to try to explain the situation to your partner to some extent. Try prove that you did nothing wrong, or even apologize if you did do something wrong. But if you clearly see that no matter what kind of effort you make, no matter how you explain things, they have taken a decision and will not change that decision, if it becomes clear to you, if you feel that your partner is not going to change his or her decision no matter what you do, then you have done enough explaining. You do need to step out. Otherwise, they will never feel any value in you. Even after an explanation from you, if their continuous decision is to leave you, reject you, there is a loathing of you, a loss of interest in you, rather than a matter of understanding the reality of the situation. A person who has lost their interest in you, who doesn't want to continue their relationship with you, will not form the bond with you even if you prove the truth 100%, and even they accept that truth, because the attraction needed to build that bond is lost. This can be due to some betrayal of trust, or they have been unable to handle some unexpected behavior of yours, or it can even be spontaneous. Some people just change. Sometimes other people can be the cause of this, or being unable to make up their mind about the relationship. There can be many reasons. However, if your partner's decision is to leave you and they hold on to that decision even after you provide an explanation or apologize regarding a particular incident, it will be no use continuing to provide them with logics and reasons, because they have resolved not to get attached to you again due to some mentality of theirs or loss of attraction. When that happens, no matter how much you chase them or talk to them, your words and explanations will be of no use in rebuilding the relationship. You need to understand that first. That's why I said in the beginning that explaining things only to a certain extent is enough. What you should do next is to completely distance yourself from your partner. The way to go about that is not to cause a lot of drama and turn the situation even worse. Instead, do it as quietly and calmly as possible, without chasing them too much, without apologizing to them too much, or talking about yourself too much, taking a very neutral approach. Then you should step aside. That means switching to the no contact method. Following the no contact method means that you won't get any information about your partner. You are distant from the visual reminders of them and updates about them. You can't see or find anything about them. You get no information about them through other people. There is no way for you to know anything about them. You have no direct or indirect contact with them. This is a time period you spend without any of those. When you are in this period, your partner starts realizing after a while, generally after 3 to 4 weeks, that they are going to lose you permanently. They realize that you have agreed with their decision and taken your own in accordance with theirs. And then an increase of your value takes place. What I'm saying here is what generally happens, the usual psychological effect that takes place. This is the first key step you must take. The second thing is what you do for your self-improvement. That is, you grow, you make things for yourself, you become a great character, you become recognized in the society, you improve your skills. Your image improves greatly as a result of every such thing you do. Your partner might notice that too. You don't need to find out whether they do. As you go on improving the quality of your life, your ex is bound to notice that somehow, because you were once an important part of their life. No matter how much they rejected you back then, would not be able to help wanting to see you, at least just to see you. That's the case for majority of them. So one way or another, they are going to see the kind of quality life you now lead, and that's going to improve their attraction to you. First, a regret can arise from the fact that you disappeared permanently from their life. They might start thinking if their decision to leave you was a mistake, because the negative memories diminish with the time and the positive memories come to the surface. So with time, there arises a certain possibility that your ex-partner will start to regret walking out on you, breaking up with you. If you had been a very toxic person back then, this probability changes, it decreases because having very bad memories of you that last a lifetime makes them stop there. If those bad memories surface, they stop there. But any negative memories they have of you are nothing very unpleasant but simple or trivial things, then maybe they will think about them only a few times. That is just how it is. Also, remember what I said about improving your life during the no contact period? With that, your ex notices your growth, and with that, their diminished attraction to you comes back stronger. Your ex would not necessarily come and tell you that they are attracted to you again. Some people just say so after a while, or they might try to communicate with you by some other means, and some people never really admit that. But this process happens even though you don't feel it. To follow the no contact properly, you must work on improving the quality of your life. That is what increases the percentage of you making informed decisions and decreases the percentage of you making decisions driven by your addiction to your ex. Working on your self-improvement is what leads to quick recovery for you too. That is, you take good care of yourself, you work on your personal growth, take care of your physical and mental well-being, all that. It's essential for your recovery. If this improved quality of your life is visible to the outside world, there is a probability that your ex might start perceiving you as an attractive person again. And the third thing you must do is letting your ex know that you are happy. Remember, if you pursue your ex, beg them for a second chance, they feel you negatively, they see you negatively. But when you disappear from your ex's life and build a better life for yourself, and it's shown that you are happy, that's a sure reason for them to see you as an attractive person. It can even make them jealous. You can strive to be always happy, not necessarily to show your ex, but to focus on your work, grow as a person, be sociable, and have more friends. You can have good connections with the opposite gender and let it be known through social media. Your ex may see the way you live your life now. All this leads to a positive image of you in your ex's mind that you have adapted to a whole new level of life. The fourth thing you need to do is create a mystery about yourself. This is connected to what I talked about previously too. Creating this mystery is all about the curiosity about whether you are in a new relationship now. The speculation of whether you are in a relationship, whether you have got married, whether you have got a crush on someone, or whether you have formed a close connection with someone. None of this is confirmed, it's all a mystery. You can create a condition that leaves your ex bewildered with uncertainty. When you hang out with your friends, if you are a guy, you can hang with some lady friends, build up connections with them, take pictures with them, and you can do vice versa if you are a girl. You can let it all be known by posting about it on social media platforms. All this leads to the creation of a mystery about you. Who is it you are hanging out with? What's the connection between you and that person? You don't reveal the true connection between you and that person, leaving room for speculation. Or there's a mystery, a possibility, and no one knows for sure. You make sure that the people can't know for sure what your relationship status is, making them stuck figuring it out. What that does most probably is making your ex pay attention to you since you were once an important part of their life, perhaps make them jealous or even lose their mind. The reason is you suffered because it was confirmed you lost your partner, right? Your ex, on the other hand, has never had a confirmation about losing you. But in the future, as you follow the no contact, work on your growth, make connections with the opposite gender, and create a mystery around yourself, your ex might get the confirmation that they have lost you. This can be unbearable for your ex. Once your ex thinks that you have moved on, it can be unbearable for them. Maybe they are still connected to you mentally. Your ex wanted to break up, they took that decision, but they have never experienced an existence completely devoid of you. Now they get the confirmation that you are leaving them, you are moving on, you are going on to a whole new level of life, and they are going to lose you forever. With that, your ex has to experience the breakup for real. It cannot be said that this happens to everyone in the same way. This is what generally happens to a person in this situation. This affects different people in different ways. If you are in a breakup and you think it happened due to no major fault of yours, your behavior that led to the breakup had justifiable reasons, or your partner decided to break up so unfairly, you should end it with them firmly and follow the no contact. You are not following the no contact rule to do those things I said to make your ex regret leaving you and make them come back into you. You do all that to get away from them completely, to break free of them completely and create a life condition for you to live freely without depending on their feelings. That's your goal. If you do this to cause regret in your ex, you can likely end up regretting it yourself. Just because I said these things, it cannot be said that it works 100% the same way for everyone. As I said at the beginning, it depends on certain situations. You have to follow these so that you can let go of them completely and get used to a different life condition. However, when you do these things, your ex will automatically get that message. If you were a major part of their life, when you follow these things I talked about 4 things, it has a certain effect on the feelings of an ordinary person. If there used to be a strong bond between you and positive memories, unforgettable memories, your ex is definitely going to feel about them strongly when you do these things I talked about. But there is no need to monitor if they do. Follow the no contact rule consistently, no matter if it's for a month or 2, and you can do this while you are at it. We can't guarantee that the person will change completely and come back to us like this. You must always work on overcoming your addiction to your ex and recovering completely. That's what I publish all my videos for, because the mentality of depending on other people or the mentality of waiting for those who left you to come back is so negative, as changeability is part of the nature of people and other things. If we can live happily even without the presence of the people we love, then there is our life. There is no such thing as the people we loved and the people we were attached to must come to us. I'm telling this to address your common sense. So, in addition to the 4 major steps, pay attention to that last fact I talked about too. If you want, you can buy and listen to the specially prepared program through my website to gain the necessary knowledge and understanding to fully recover from the beginning and alleviate the pain quickly. I will leave the link in the description. So, if you found this video valuable and gained useful insights, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I am 𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒈.